Thank you, everyone. So right away, we're going on to the panel section, and it's continuing to the animated section. So I'll be inviting on stage the lead for Blockchain OAU, a person of Adetunji Michael, popularly known as Michael Jerry. Please step forward. Then the CEO of Web3 Bridge, Mr. Awushika Israel. This man has done wonders in his own time. Also to the high table, the CEO of CryptoSmart, Mr. Isaac Ijo, is a product of our partner. So also on the list here, we'll be inviting the community manager for Matradao Africa, Mr. Samuel Oladapo. And also we'll be calling on to the seat the Vice President of SIPA, David. Please come up on stage. Also finally on my list, I'll be calling on the Nigeria, a person of Suleiman Ezekiah, popularly known as HK. Like giving back to the community. Please, I implore you, this is going to be an interactive section. If you have any question around the block space, around the blockchain space, this is your opportunity to ask. We'll be featuring some questions about our era that the CPN is going to launch in October. If you have any questions surrounding that, we got an information yesterday. If you have any questions regarding that, please don't hesitate to ask. We have this section is going to last for 1 hour. So you have all questions to yourself. It's going to last 1 hour, but there's going to be a break in between, a break for giveaway, and there's going to be a continuation. Please do well to ask. There's going to be opportunities at Matradao. If you have any digital skills, this is your opportunity. If you are interested in blockchain development, this is the opportunity for you to voice out. Please, don't keep quiet. This is the essence we are gathered here. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity to have with us here today. And one of the reasons why you want to listen to this panel session is to talk about it. A couple of guys sitting here are products of OAU, starting with Mr. Awushika of Web3 Bridge. He's denying us now, Shara. Mr. Isaac Ejo, and look at HK. It looks like Grace when he's the youngest on this panel session, and we are proud to have him as one of the products of BlockchainClub. Okay, so from my left we have Mr. Awushika Israel of Web3 Bridge. We have the Missouri Vice President Sivan Panda BEI. We have Mr. Isaac Ejo of CryptoSmart. We have Mr. Samis of Matradao. I don't need to introduce it. Okay, so here today, on this panel session, this is what we're talking about. Please pay attention. From these people, we are here to drill out opportunities. We are here to help you find out opportunities that you can key into this space. A couple of them sitting on this panel sessions are high employers. And in the same way, you probably can find out more about what they do in their industry and more job opportunities. So I'll be directing the questions. The questions will be coming in, and if you have questions from the audience, please pass it around to Blessing Emma. Blessing Emma, please give me the questions. Just write it on a piece of paper and we'll take it. Okay, so I'll start with, let me check. I'll start with Isaac Ejo. And this is one of the trending topics we have right now. And it's about regulation. Even guys here, so many people contacted me like, hey Mike, are you sure it's safe to attend such an event like this? Is crypto legal in Nigeria? CBN has banned crypto, CBN has done this, CBN has done that. What are the legal implications of trading cryptocurrencies? So we want you to talk about it. Is crypto really banned in Nigeria, or crypto transactions suspended? Is it okay to trade cryptocurrencies, and what are the risks involved? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Of the greatest Ife, articulate Ife, ever conscious Ife, greatest Ife, articulate Ife. Standing before you is no other person popularly and politically known. So how are we doing now? I'm super excited back home. I'm super excited seeing everybody here. I know that there may be opportunities to take pictures, but I want to take a break right now and take a picture with everybody here, because I don't know maybe I'll ever get that opportunity again. This is a homecoming, and I don't know how to the extent. So, Mr. Photographer, please come upstairs. Come and sit on my seat. I want to stay over here, and you take me with everybody. So I don't mind, the speakers too can join. I mean, because this is actually one of the biggest conference, life-changing conference that if I had 5 years ago, I think I should be close to CZ by now. Everybody say crypto. I had to take that technical break to just give us that feeling. Crypto ban, no crypto ban. Should you attend Bitcoin conference? Don't attend Bitcoin conference. It is well. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and cryptocurrencies are not banned. Nigeria is always shutting itself from the future. This was the same comment I gave when somebody interviewed me during the heat of the ban. Has Bitcoin been banned? I told the person, I'm sorry. Nigeria just has a choice right now. It's either it moves forward, like moves with the trend, or we take 25 years backward. And one of the things that is getting me excited is seeing a lot of young persons being interested in the space at this point. Bitcoin, CBN did not create Bitcoin, did not create Ethereum. They don't even know how the code looks like. In short, I'm sorry, I don't know, this may get that far, but I'm sorry, the unsmartest person here in blockchain is smarter than every of the committee in the CBN committee right now. I'm sorry for saying that. Because why? I will tell you why. Everybody here is thinking about the next 10 years. CBN is taking us back 100 years. So why should, a financial institution, no, but I think we're confusing decentralization and power shift. No. JP Morgan has a hand in Polkadot. JP Morgan has a hand in Polkadot Kusama products. That's a bank. And just a news I was reading 3 days ago was over 100 banks over top 100 banks globally already have crypto exposure. If nobody in CBN right now is telling them to buy Bitcoin or buy ETH, they are doing themselves a big disservice. I'm sorry too, Paystack and Flutterwave, I've been waiting for them to onboard Bitcoin to their platform. I'm surprised they have not done that. I'm a lawyer, I'm sorry. Regulations come to disrupt things. Yes, regulation only gives things structure. That's why they say law is the author of our civilization. When people are going here and there, law gives it structure. So the only thing we need law for is structure. So right now, at best, what I think CBN should do is what? Co-opting blockchain into our financial system. But let me answer the question. The extent of the ban placed by CBN is on GT Bank and other banks not dealing with blockchain platforms, not dealing with you, who will use your description and write blockchain or Bitcoin. And more specifically, they not even making mistake running one Bitcoin transaction. Like bank saying, I give my futures, just the way JP Morgan is saying people can come and buy Bitcoin from them now. There's no bank in Nigeria that can try that. So CBN is only regulating banks. That's who they have power with. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you. Okay, so from what you put in the question is that regulation doesn't look like a bad thing, and according to regulation might be necessary, or probably the approach is what is correct.
Yes. The reasons why regulations exist, I will just give you the full structure, is for one, taxation and remittances. The government is only concerned about money. That's the truth. And I can tell you the reason why America is still being savvy is because they have Bitcoin. Silk Road. They hijacked all the Bitcoin. America has over 73,000 Bitcoins. Go and confirm that. So they are seeing the pump. They are seeing the pump. So it's as good as, okay, this thing is making sense. India came up the other day and said they wanted to ban Bitcoin. What did Vitalik did? He dumped Shiba Inu and he gave them. Now, see, look at India. The next day, they came up and said, no, we are not banning Bitcoin. Why are we going to ban Bitcoin? Now, they're saying their institutions, their primary and secondary, will start using Ethereum-based education. That's actually what they claim, that they are actually moving the education to decentralized platforms. So this is actually what they are doing. Whenever you have benefited for something, you would not want to deal with that thing straight up. The Nigerian government is not benefiting anything. And this is the wrong thing that they're doing. Instead of asking people in the industry, how do we benefit from this? They are attacking us. And you don't make money by fighting somebody that has money.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Isaac. I'll still come back to you when I have other questions. Okay, let me move to Davizoe. Yeah, Davizoe, Vice President Siman. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And the founder, BEI.
Thank you, sir.
You have traveled, far and beyond. Moving down from UU, Davizoe is actually from UU, so just attend this conference. I think there is something you've seen in crypto education, and probably you've identified a place for Africans, and why is crypto education necessary for Africans? Can you please enlighten us about it?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank the organizers of this event. I think it's very massive. Very massive. Okay, now, in the aspects of education, now I'm going to use a perfect example. Those days, man, normally, like human beings, they are scared of mysteries. So when something is mystery, they are scared. Just like the days of malaria, those early days. That once you have malaria, the whites even died because of malaria, then in Nigeria and the rest in Africa. But when they found the cure, there was no fear again. That means your friend now in your house can be feeling symptoms of malaria. Not malaria, you just ignore the stuff. Because why? It's like a common thing. So why the education aspect of blockchain, cryptocurrency is very important, is to make us know what we are doing. Some speakers touched that part also recently during their speech. Now, if you don't educate people, like what you are doing now, you are being educated. If you don't educate people, how will they use it? For example, perfect example, Akwalai Mohammed, that said that VPN can hack your bank account. No, I'm giving a perfect example. Hack your bank account. No. I'm saying it's there. Can hack your bank account. It's based on education. Understand? So if you are here you need to know the education, understand the education. It's very important. So if you're not educated, you can do same thing that we are about to do now with our inerason.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so talking about crypto education, I feel it's, from your point of view, it's something necessary to alleviate poverty, ignorance, bringing the curious and knowledge-seeking youth out here today. Okay, so let me move to Mantradao. Now, one of the things about education is the fact that we now have digital investments. Even not just talking about the fact that crypto is decentralized, we are moving centralized systems. Investments are moving digital. Unlike before now, to just own stocks, you need a lot of requirements. To own bonds, you need a lot of requirements. And look at it now, we have True, we have Chaka, we have a lot of apps that even with 1,000 naira, you can go online and buy stocks of Apple. But individual units of those stocks, we can't afford some of them. Investments are coming digital. Now, in the aspect of crypto, when we talk about investments, because oftentimes people are like, they don't know we have other digital opportunities. Now, quite a lot of people, the way we have the banking system running in the traditional way, we have something similar in the blockchain space. I'm talking about DeFi, decentralized finance, which has removed decentralized authority, talking about staking, yield farming, and all these things. Yeah. Now, can you explain to us how people can benefit? Can you first enlighten us about decentralized finance and how people can benefit from these things?
All right, thank you. Let me start with many of us, we have a clarity that we save our money in banks. You have your Naira in your bank account, and at the end of the month, you discover debit alert of maybe when I was in school, let's say I have 1,000 in my bank account. I want to withdraw. I discover that it's 900. I can't withdraw. And you wonder, you can't pay 100. So there are so many things that happens to us when you look at the traditional finance banking system. But coming to DeFi, you can leverage on keeping your money in an account or in your wallet, and at the end of maybe a few days or 3 weeks or 2 weeks or even right on the spot, you begin to see profit on what you have in your wallet. What I'm talking about staking. When you talk about staking, you talk about saving, or you are trying to put a secure network. Like you have $20 US, and you are looking at, you don't need the money now, and you are thinking of how to generate income for yourself. And instead of you just leave your money inside your wallet doing nothing, you can secure it in a network, save it, and let it generate income for you per seconds. You see it coming, you see it clarity of profit that you are making. That is an aspect of staking. So staking is normal banking, saving money in your bank account that you do. And at the end of the month, you see debit alert in your account. But with staking on DeFi, you can leverage on interest rate on your money that you have, on your crypto assets you have in your wallet. And you don't need to think about you need to register an account, or you need to use an ID card or KYC or whatsoever. It gives you an autonomous, it gives you a free access to connect. Just own your bank, connect to a system, and start generating income for yourself, free of charge, without you waiting for anybody, or without you calling, let me call my friend. Just a little education, a little understanding. You are done, and you save your money, and you start generating income. That's in the area of staking. Then you talk about farming. Farming in aspect of you can put your money in a protocol or in a system and leverage on generating another asset. For example, you have dollar or you have Bitcoin, and you are foreseeing that you need to generate another existing digital asset. So combination of two assets, when you talk about farming, is a combination of two assets. You stake, or let me say you put it inside a system and it started generating farming reward for you in a percentage per year. We do it by, the return comes per year, and you can withdraw the profit any moment, anytime you want to do that. So we have staking.
In the crypto space, when you stake, you are taking advantage of the volatility in the space. Cake at $2 and staked over 1,000 cake for the next 1 year. Cake keeps going up. I mean, it keeps growing. I don't know why it's going up. I don't know. It's not my duty to tell you that anyway. However, you are making money monthly. No, not even monthly, daily. Some platform gives you 90% profit after 1 year. Some person gives you 146% after 1 year. So we are moving from we're not fighting, we're telling them that what you're doing is wrong. I'm sorry, Daddy, what you have been telling me all these years are wrong. How will I keep my money with you? And you carry my money and not give me any profits, and you give it to Dangote to do business. I mean, you even be removing, I mean. So that's just staking. For farming is close to pool. For instance, you stake your cake and you get another coin as a reward. Kusama has that, they call it crowdfunding, technically, crowdfunding. This is to ensure that the other project grows better too. So in crypto, we are not competing, GT Bank is not competing with Access Bank, they are doing best. We are all collaborating. One project is assisting the other to get better. So that's the way farming and pooling works. I hope we're clear now.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so let me just add to what you talked about. People need to understand that this blockchain of the thing is a technology. And I like to use this approach when talking about the blockchain. Blockchain is a new technology. Now look at it, before science, every industry has had its own way of doing something. People that make clothes, they had their way. People that are into medicine, they had this at home, all these local stuff they used to kill people. But with science came improvements. You start seeing capsules, you start seeing injections. Now, in another industry, you see people making use of machines, tractors, in farming, in the farming system. So when we talk about blockchain, don't just say blockchain as a thing that stands on its own. It's a new technology that cuts across different industries, and this is how you can be part of it. Now I am wearing a shirt. Someone made the shirt, right? This is a job opportunity. There is a lot of value system around the blockchain as a technology. So this is what you need to understand to key in properly into what our speakers are talking about. Now let me move to the three bridge. Okay, let me come in from these aspects. We see innovations, we see projects, we see a lot of things on the blockchain. And a couple of guys there sitting with us are developers, understand? And they have this curiosity. There are people that are behind the solutions that we are seeing. Mina is here, someone is responsible for making their blockchain happen. Mantradao is here, Flinton is here. There are people behind all those solutions that we see. So what can you really say about building sustainable projects? And how can someone who is basically a developer in the regular space, maybe using CSS, Python, all those codes, come on board as a blockchain developer?
All right, thank you very much. I think one of the things that have sustained projects, everyone, like I mentioned before, everyone is reasons for coming to the space. Now, everyone's reasons differ from one person to the other. Like I think Celo's primary goal is mobile, and everything they're building is pure mobile. Now, that is their own stuff. Yeah. So everybody has reasons for building. Then I think, like using Ethereum for example, one of the I'm not an Ethereum maxi, but I'm a pro Ethereum person, and this is the reason why.